You can't fault the catcher for knowing the rules.
Right. I understand.
Is this a clean play?
He's outside the back.
Diamondbacks fans say it's a dirty play from Muncy.
He's outside,
He's outside
the
the
running
lane. Yep.
He's coming back to the lane.
I would say it's not great. That's not a great look.
He's out of the game. It's malicious contact. He's gone.
For who?
Watch the batter's arms
What?
into him.
And he dropped his shoulder before he went into it.
No, he didn't.
I think
The first baseman literally dropped his shoulder.
he's got a guy
before he got
twice
to
his size. I think he's trying to defend himself from the contact, Will.
That's
And you can make the argument the runner is too, but the runner's outside the runner's
The
line.
Dodger. I thought it was an accident watching this live, but now I'm watching it slow. He extends after he hits
Correct.
it.
No, that's
correct.
I thought that was an accident. And then when he does this,
No.
get off of me.
yeah. No, yeah.
I don't know. They got there at the same time. Like I
Yes.
don't know what you're supposed to do about this.
The
you know,
double
Tom?
the double first base is going to take it out.
Some people have asked about that in the comments. Actually, I was going to ask you: is that something you'd like to see in professional
Oh yeah,
baseball?
yeah. The double first base. I mean, these guys don't have pads on, Kevin. I mean, it's just the double first base just simplifies everything for the players, for the umpire.
So that's it in full speed.
He called him safe. Wow.
Ball went flying.
He was safe. He hit the bag. First baseman never touched the bag.
No,
Yeah,
that's
true. Granted, he was outside the runner's lane.
well, he's out for the
He's not
malicious
in the
contact.
grass.
The malicious contact.
But he's
out.
outside the runner's lane.
But he's coming back in. It's not a violation to be outside there. It's not a violation just to be outside there.
And he's not in the grass. He's still on the dirt.
Can I ask what's the point of having the lane marked that far down the baseline if it's
Because if there's a throw, you can't interfere with a catch at first base. So, like, he's outside, he's coming back in. For the first 45 feet, you're allowed to run wherever you want. The last 45 feet, like, say you bunted the ball.
Yeah.
Like, it's not going to matter here because the ball's in front of him.
right?
But, like, say he bunts the ball, and he's running in that running lane, and you interfere with the catch at first base. That's why a lot of catchers are taught throw it in his back. If he's outside the lane, throw it in his back. Now, I had a coach, the guy's outside the lane, the catcher takes a couple of extra steps out, throws, and he wanted the guy out anyway. It's like, that's not the way the rule is because even though he's outside the lane, he's got to interfere with the catch
Okay.
at first base. And if he doesn't interfere with the catch at first base, it's not a violation. So it's not a violation to be out of the runner's lane.
Okay.
It's a violation to be out of the runner's lane and interfere with the catch at first
Okay.
base.
It's like and I was cleared up on this. It's like blocking home plate without the ball. It's not blocking until there's actual contact.
Correct.
Okay.
So you can stand there and block home plate all you want without the ball until there's actual
Until a runner
contact.
gets there.
He can
So-
stand there stand there in front of the plate, and then before he comes in, steps forward, and then it doesn't matter. It's like not a violation to be standing there.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
this and Tom can agree with agree with me on this. Had a player, he runs 89 feet from third to home, right? The whole time the catcher is in front of home. Well, the runner's like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I slide or just truck this guy standing on home plate? Well, he's standing a foot in front of. He's blocking the plate by standing. He's basically standing in the batter's box, waiting on the throw. Don't have the ball. The ball and the player get there at the exact time. Bam, bam. They run into each other. He's out. He was not blocking the plate without the ball because it was not contact until he had the ball in his glove, technically. So he ran 9.5 feet without the ball.
But you have to have clear possession of the ball. You could still, like, if he's standing in front of the plate and it rules that, like, I'm checking up to avoid contact, you can have obstruction there. You don't have to have the contact.
Basically, the catcher was bigger than my little kid, and he just, like, shoulder blocked my runner into the ground. So my kid got embarrassed, run over, and he blocked home, but he never had the ball, like I say, until the boom.
Now, if you catch it, boom, and you're standing there, now you're fine. But if it's like 50-50, there was a guy I told the kid in the Legion game, he's probably 2 feet in front of the base. He catches the baseball, he steps back in, and he makes the tag. And I said, that's textbook. That's the way they want you to do it. They want you catching the baseball in front of home plate. You don't. If you're standing on front of home plate and you catch it like an instant before he gets there, you're blocking the plate. You don't have. You have to have like clear possession of the ball and ready to make a play before he.
Well, that's
comes in.
definitely not what happened. On our game, it was a catch,
Right.
boom,
So
and I'm like, that's blocking the plate. And he's like, no, he had the ball. And I
So
was
what
like,
a lot of these catchers
All right,
are
whatever.
doing is they're standing like on the third base side in front of the plate, waiting to receive the ball.
Correct.
So if you like impede that runner, like if I'm running around there and I'm like have to go around you to avoid contacting you, that's obstruction. That's obstruction. Score the run because you can't stand because now you're like saying,
That was my point. What was my runner supposed to do?
Right. You can't.
He
you
can't
just
run
say-
over you.
Right. You can't.
And if he ran around you, you might call him out for running out of the baseline.
Correct. You can't say like he's avoiding the contact. You have told this runner not to run him over because that's malicious contact.
Correct.
So he can't do that. So if I check up and like throw my hands up, that's what I would teach my runners to do. Like if he's coming around, and he's standing in front of plays. I'm like going to check up. I'm going to look at the umpires like he's standing in front of plate. I don't want to run him over.
Right.
Score the run. Substruction. Score the run. You can't stand there. You can't stand there. And it takes a while because as an umpire, where's your eyes? Your eyes are at the ball.
Yeah.
And now, like, I've kind of trained myself, where's that catcher? You know what I mean? Like, where is the catcher? Because if you just track the ball coming in and then you see it all come together, like, where was he? Like, you have to take a note. And you might want to say, like, if that ball's in the outfield, hey, man, don't block the plate. Don't block the plate. Like, try to – it's happening fast.
Yeah.
You know, if it's like, especially if it's like the infield's in, boom, boom, you know, it's going to happen fast.
Yeah.
So I mean, he can't just stand there and block. And if if there's contact, but you also have to remember that malicious contact supersedes obstruction. So if he's standing in front of the plate, then you truck him. It's interference on you. You're right.
There's no more collision at the plate.
No.
So,
No.
but if he went around him, would you call him?
If he goes around him because you stand on plate and he's not able to touch the plate, you're going to say that's obstruction.
Okay.
Score the run.
All right, kids, I got a little quick story for you. Albert Pujols, little learning hitting lesson for you guys before we get out of here in our baseball segment. This is from Jermaine Curtis. Used to play for the Minnesota Twins. You know him?
Jermaine Curtis.
He has no idea. You better know Jermaine. He's probably
He
not.
does.
I know Jermaine Dupree.
I know Jermaine.
I got one brother on the team. You don't know. You don't even know him.
I know Jermaine Dupree.
God, that's not him.
Welcome to Atlanta.
When he was with the St. Louis Cardinals, they had a team meeting about hitting with 2 strikes. At the time, Pujols was hitting something ridiculous about 265 with 2 strikes. And everyone wanted to know how. Someone asked, what's your 2-strike approach? Albert's answer says, I think fastballs inside and back up through the middle with 2 strikes. Well, if anybody's ever played baseball, you don't get fastballs over the middle of the plate or inside with 2 strikes. But that's what Albert said he was thinking. He didn't give him mechanic changes or anything else or formulas or anything else. Just fastball inside, hit it up the middle. Jermaine says, I remember thinking, why would he think fastball inside for 2 strikes? So then somebody asked him, and Albert said, if I can hit a fastball inside through the middle, then I can hit a fastball away. Then that means I can also hit I can stay on the changeup, I can stay on the slider, I can stay on the curveball. Then he paused and said, the ball gets deeper, and that's when it clicked for me, says Jermaine. He wasn't trying to pull the inside fastball. He was just using that one thought to cover everything else. Meaning if he can keep his hands inside and stay inside, and that's what you're supposed to go opposite field of 2 strikes because they're going outside corner and low. Is you're trying to go that way is what you're supposed to be doing. Kids today are looking for freaking walks. Well, they are.
He's not wrong.
The more I thought about it, the more it made sense. So he started trying it, and it changed everything the way he was hitting with 2 strikes. Instead of worrying about every pitch, I just set fastball inside, back through the middle, see it deep. So if you're struggling with 2 strikes, kids, here's what I would do tonight. Round 1, do short box, set the distance somewhere between front toss and bat in practice. Have a coach that only fastballs inside for practice. Round 2, do mixed speeds, fastball change, breaks, and slides. And he said, you're still looking fastball, 10 swings on everything, hit the fastball. Basically, that's what you're looking for, and that's what he learned from Albert Pujols is to practice inside fastballs and try to hit everything else to right field.
To defend you, Jermaine Curtis played in the Twins minor league organization, never played for the major league club. He played for one major league club. Ask him what major league club he played for.
Probably the Cardinals.
Yes, he did. He played 5 games for the Cardinals.
I shouldn't know who Jermaine is.
He told you I didn't know who
He wearing a
was.
Twins hat in his profile.
Didn't know who he was.
Player. He must not like the Cardinals. We must have treated him wrong.
Thank you for the defense.
I got you.
But I said it. I don't know who he is.
All right, when we come back, we've still got some golf stuff. Chip will like this. Someone has stole my idea and trying to make money off me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We're going to talk about Kevin's fun holes and more.
Oh,
when we
here
come
we
back
go.
on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Watch and listen to the Shock Jock Sports Talk Show. Live Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 a.m. and the KTC Broadcasting YouTube and Facebook pages.